Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time tuning in, my name's Brandon. I fish here along the Alabama Gulf Coast, and I gotta tell you, it's a beautiful morning we have. And this is actually the first time this year that I'm actually starting out with shorts and just a performance shirt. It's nice. Cannot wait for this to be, you know, a continuous thing where we don't have to start out in jackets and pants and then kind of strip later on in the day. But yeah, the water temperature is sitting at 72 degrees right now. You can see right there, looking pretty good. We've got some flat, calm seas. Should be like this for most of the day. I'm out here solo on the blackjack, and we're just gonna see what we can get into. It's spring, all kinds of species is showing up. I have some live shrimp in the live well. We've got some big swim baits. We're gonna see what we can get into. But y'all comment down below what kind of content y'all would like to see me do here in the next couple weeks with some pretty weather coming up. Water temperatures warming, there's no telling what we can get into. But we're gonna quit talking. We're gonna get out here and see if we can get on some fish. If y'all enjoy the video, please give me a thumbs up. Please consider subscribing to the channel, share with your friends. Let's go get on some fish. All right, well, we just made a little short run. We're gonna start fishing around this natural gas platform here. It is pretty loud. Hopefully it's not gonna be too bad. I do have my mic here on. But what I like to do when I pull up to these rigs is just kind of make a figure eight, circle around, see if you're marking any bait, at least bait, and preferably some bigger fish marks. And that's what we're gonna do. I do have some live shrimp. We're probably just gonna free line some live shrimp with some wire leader. That way, if we do get into some teethy fish, Spanish mackerel or bluefish, we don't get cut off. Oh yeah, that's what we want to see right there. Looks like some bait with some bigger fish mixed in. Definitely gonna go ahead and drop old handy dandy Minn Kota. I don't know what I'd do without her. We are using 8-strand wire leader. Now you can either crimp this or you can just tie a figure 8 knot, which is what we're gonna do. So you're gonna start with your wire, put it through the eye of the hook. We're gonna pull that wire around the back side and then go right back through the hole. And that just makes a figure 8, and you're just gonna pull tight on that. I know it doesn't look like that's gonna hold, but that will definitely hold, and the more tension you put on it, the tighter the cinch will get. And that is just a, I think a 1/0 or 2/0 size Kahle hook. We're gonna go ahead and cut that tag end off. We're gonna go ahead and strap a split shot on this leader. Now we may have to add another split shot depending on how bad the current is. But that's gonna be our leader right there. And then we're gonna attach a good juicy live shrimp to the end and hopefully get tight. All right. Who wants to be first? We've got some good looking shrimps in here, y'all. Capt.Collier, Sarah, if y'all are local to the area, he always keeps some good live shrimp stock at his place. And we're just using a little trout setup, guys. Just a little 3000 size reel, medium power, fast action rod, 7 foot. We're gonna hook this shrimp in the head because we want this shrimp to go down more than stay up in the water column. Current's running this way. We're up current of the rig, so we're just gonna kind of drop it right here at the boat. Y'all gonna leave the bell open. Just let that shrimp do its thing. Well, let's make sure this drag's set. It's a little loose. All right, reposition the boat here. I did take the other split shot off. I don't think we need it because these fish look like they're hanging pretty high in the water column. Keep feeding that line out. Oh, there it goes. Line's peeling out. Come tight with the hook and we're on. Feels like the right one. Don't feel like a huge one. He ain't screaming, peeling drag out yet. Oh yeah, definitely a Spanish Mackerel. That's a kind of a small one. There's one just following it. There we go. Oh, and of course, they love to get blood all over the boat. Well, the intended species is caught. This is a little bit smaller one than I usually keep, but he's bleeding all over the place, so we're gonna throw him in the box. Have a lot of people asking about my sea deck, how well blood and stuff comes up. Well, you can see, just like anything, if you get it pretty quick before it dries, it comes up no problem. Usually once you kind of get in a school of some good sized Spanish, you can catch, you know, pretty much as much as you want. We're not going to be keeping too many today, probably 3 or 4. I don't really like freezing Spanish mackerel. Their meat's a little soft, don't do the best. So I'll just try and keep as many as I'm going to eat in 1 or 2 days. I think we're on. There we go. He's swimming to me. That feels like a little bit better one there. He's all right. Probably another keeper there. He just realized he was hooked. Come on up here. Get a little yeet action. Yeet! Oh yeah, that's a good fish. Don't you get blood everywhere. Don't do it. He's sticking his tongue out at me. There's a little bit better Spanish there. Sticking his tongue out at us. Not really. I think that's his stomach. I must have ripped the hook on him pretty good. That's definitely another good fish. Always got to watch out for them teeth, y'all. Just give them a good death grip. We are going to bleed them out in our box right here. Pretty sure some of the marks right there is definitely Spanish. We had to ease a little bit more up current of this rig. Hopefully that's the deal here. So I just got my bait stole. A lot of times these fish will come up super fast and just cut that shrimp right in half or eat the head or the tail. But a lot of times they'll come back and eat the rest of it. So I try not to set the hook. When I get a bite, I usually let that tail hook just do its thing. They usually hook themselves. Oh, there's a bite. There we go. Oh yeah. That is the targeted species. Had to make a little move. Got kind of slow over there in the middle. Yeah, that's definitely a better fish. He wasn't messing around with that shrimp. It was a one and done. Which way you going, buddy? Which way you going? He don't know. Oh yeah. Not a monster. Another keeper. Yeet. Don't you bleed everywhere or cut my toe. Probably not the best idea wearing flip-flops, I know. Well, there's another Spanish mackerel for us there. Pretty distinct fish, yellow spots. And I have mentioned this on the channel before, but these fish can be mistaken for juvenile kings. And you can always tell the difference because the lateral line on these fish is a little small drop. I don't know if y'all can see that on the camera. A king mackerel will be a pretty distinct drop in the lateral line, and then also Spanish have black on their dorsal fin. And of course the sharp teeth, but this guy's gonna eat up nicely. We're gonna see if we can catch one more and go do something else. Now, of course, we could be throwing gotchas or spoons or bucktails for these fish, but I find that generally catch bigger fish on live bait, whether it be live shrimp, little small croakers, or small menhaden or pogies. So I do like throwing the live shrimp. Now, it also depends on what kind of fish school that you're in. You know, a lot of times they kind of travel in schools of the same size. These are like good in-between medium-sized fish, in my opinion. Good eater size. And as long as they're plentiful, you know, I'll stay here and catch them because they are very fun to catch. You don't have to have, you know, special gear to catch them. Pretty much from now throughout the summer and the fall, these fish will be plentiful through, you know, all these structures, all these rigs around the beach. Especially, you see a lot of people catch them at piers and docks and around the beach, surf fishing or whatnot, and just make for a great fish all around. I think we're gonna try and get one more. We're gonna make a little spot move. There he goes. Get on the hook this time. There we go. Stay on the hook this time. I think we got this one pinned. Look at them head shakes. He don't like it. Keep this drag nice and light. It's just not really screaming, peeling line out, but it does feel like a decent fish. Y'all know I gotta say that with every hookup. Everybody, who doesn't? Oh, this is a good one, this is a big one. Average size fish. He's coming to us. Which way you going, buddy? Come on. Let's see you. Oh yeah. About the same size as them last ones. See if we can yeet him. He looks like he's hooked decent. Yeet! Heck yeah. That is plenty enough for me to eat on tonight. You do not want to mess up and get any part of your body in that teeth right, in them teeth. Get that hook out before he bleeds everywhere. And we'll stick a knife in his throat, bleed him out, stick him in the ice box. Oh yeah, gorgeous fish. All right, we just pulled up to another rig here. I'm gonna be throwing this Z-Man. This is the 7-inch diesel minnow with a diesel eye 1-ounce jig head. Tell you what, this bait looks juicy in the water. I'd eat it. Let's see if we can lure one to us here. Make sure this drag's pretty tight. Oh, already? What? 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 I wasn't ready for that. Gotta get him out of that rig. That was instant. Instant. Oh, he's swimming out like a cobia. Gotta get him up. Get him out of that rig. Come on. I didn't even have time to really work it. Oh, it's a snapper. Okay. Everybody just calm down. That's a good snapper though. Heck yeah. Woo! What a surprise. Let's slurp that bait up quick. Can we eat this guy? Oh, he ain't ready yet. I don't know if we should eat him, but I think we're gonna try it anyways. 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah. Just yeeted about a 10-pound snapper. Heck yeah. Oh my gosh. Well, that was a pleasant surprise. Just pulled up to the rig, thrown out that swim bait. I ain't gonna lie, this fish had me fooled. I thought it was a cobia for a minute, but he was hungry and he's actually got a croaker in his mouth. I think it's a croaker. Let's see if we can pull it out. You don't need that. Look at that. He just ate a croaker and then decided to eat another bait. But it is not snapper season, so he gets to go back. And there he goes. That was fun. Whew. Y'all, that wasn't a bad snapper for only being, I don't know, 5 or 6 miles off the beach. Not bad at all. And I am throwing this swim bait here on my BG. This is a 5500, I do believe. I'm sorry, 4500, 40-pound braid, 7-foot Star Paraflex rod. We're gonna see if maybe we can lure up a cobia here. Or another snapper. Oh, Mr. Cobia. Looks like Snapper City right there. Let's let our bait sink down. Let's see. Oh, there we go. There we go. Oh, y'all hear that? That's the sound of my people. Come on up. Yeah, I love these Star rods right here. You can really put a good bend in them. They've got some power. do we got? What do we got? Acting snapperish. Yep, yep. Another good one though. Y'all, that would be a good eater size fish. Let's be easy on the eat since we are releasing these. Oh man, I love it. I wish it was snapper season. I really do. I would love to keep this one. All right. Just for reference, we'll get a measurement. 26-inch snapper, and I can still see land. Y'all check this out. Look at this bird. Just landed on my rod tip. What are you doing, buddy? What are you doing? I need to use this. I mean, I know you're probably tired and all, but here. Get on the boat. Here, get on the power pole. There you go.